Hi guys, and welcome to a video card review for Thassa's Oracle. And I gotta say, this card is really good. It's a 2-mana 1/3 blue merfolk wizard that reads: when Thassa Oracle enters the battlefield, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is your devotion to blue. And if this is the only blue card, you're gonna have a devotion of 2. Then put up to one of them on top of your library and the rest into the bottom of your library. So it's something of a top fixing what you're gonna draw on your next turn, like a weak anticipate. But then, if X is greater than or equal to the amount of cards in your library, you win the game. Now, people are already winning the game with cards like Jace, Wielder of Mysteries and Laboratory Maniac, and this fish is gonna do the exact same thing. If your deck contains 2 cards and your devotion of blue is 2, you win the game as your devotion is equal to the amount of cards remaining in your library. And I actually think that this fish is gonna be way stronger compared to these 2 options. Let's begin with the simplest thing, the mana cost. This thing is 2 blue mana. That's way less compared to both of these 2. Jace is 3 blue, 1 generic, a total of 4, while Laboratory Maniac is 1 blue and 2 generic. So this is cheaper compared to both of these 2 things. That means it's gonna be easier to combo off and win, as your demand of mana is gonna be less. Now, the trick to win with Laboratory Maniac and Jace is that you cast a card that goes by the name of Demonic Consultation. 1 black mana, instant speed, name a card, and start to exile the top card of your library until you hit the card that you've named. So it's something of a tutor where you destroy your deck in the process. But if you name a card that doesn't exist within your deck, you're going to destroy your deck. And then you can win with either one of these 3 cards. And the huge upgrade with Jace compared to Laboratory Maniac is that Jace draws a card on its own. Laboratory Maniac Demonic Consultation doesn't win on the spot on their own. You have to have an extra card effect after this, while you can cast Jace, activate Jace, and in response then cast Demonic Consultation, and then draw a card from Jace. And that was a huge upgrade. And this creature is gonna be the same effect as Jace. You don't actually need to draw a card from this, your deck just to have to be gone. So it will work like this. 2 blue mana, cast this thing, 1 black mana, cast this thing, and you win the game. But this is where the Thassa Oracle will be an even more insane upgrade compared to Jace. You see, this will actually be immune to spot removal such as Abrupt Decay and Assassin's Trophy, Lightning Bolt, Soldier Plowshares, whatever. This is how it's going to work. You cast this for 2 blue mana, then it will ETB, and in response to the ETB trigger, you keep priority and you cast Demonic Consultation. So what's gonna happen now? Let's say an opponent destroys this in response to the Demonic Consultation while this ability is still on the stack. Now this will die, we don't really care. Then this will resolve, your library is gone, and then this ability will resolve. Let's say your devotion to blue is 0. Your deck is also 0. Now it's really important to actually read the text again. If X is greater than or equal, you win the game. Jace doesn't have this feature. You could actually lose the game by doing the following combo. Cast Jace for 4 mana, activate Jace, and then cast Demonic Consultation, and before Jace's ability resolves, someone could actually, let's say, bounce Jace back to your hand with something like a Chain of Vapor, or use an Assassin's Trophy or Jace, or Red Elemental Blast or Pyroblast to destroy Jace. And then Jace is gone, he's no longer sitting on the battlefield, and then Jace's ability resolves and you lose the game. And this is where Thassa's Oracle is no longer an all-in combo compared to these 2 cards, because this combo is actually an all-in combo while this won't be. Let's draw this scenario. Let's say you cast this, they counterspell this, and then it's over. And then you don't need to cast Demonic Consultation. Let's say you cast this, the ETB trigger happens, and you cast Demonic Consultation, and they counterspell Demonic Consultation. Now you're still going to survive, your deck isn't gone. In the scenario where Jace is being spot removed, you're losing the game, while in this scenario you're still winning the game. So this combo is no longer an all-in combo, guys. But there's more. Oh my god, there's more. You see, this is a creature. Jace was a planeswalker and Laboratory Maniac had a CMC of 3, while this is a CMC of 2. And that is huge. You see, it's gonna upgrade the current Flash Hulk Laboratory Maniac piles. And you could actually have more CMC of other creatures as you're trying to combo off with Flash Hulk. Here we have a small example of 4 creatures on CMC 6 altogether that will win from only Flash and revealing Hulk to win the game in instant speed. We have Thassa's Oracle, we have Hermit Druid, and we have Torch Courier. You're gonna sacrifice Torch Courier to give Hermit Druid haste, and you're gonna sacrifice Wild Cantor to get 1 green mana so you can activate Hermit Druid immediately. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a huge upgrade for the Hermit Druid combo as well, as you only need Hermit Druid, Dread Return, and let's say 2 creatures in play, sacrifice 3 creatures to cast Dread Return from your graveyard and target Thassa's Oracle, ETB and win the game. Now there is a lot of different Hulk piles and other tricks, for example Doomsday, that could get Thassa's Oracle and win the game in an amazing way. But in the end, I don't really know if that's necessary. I mean, what's gonna be better? Let's just look at this combo again for a short while. 2 blue mana, 1 black mana, total 3 mana, and 2 cards to win the game. Flash is 2 mana, 2 cards to win the game, and you can do it in instant speed. But, I mean, wouldn't it almost be better to just put more tutors inside the deck to assemble this and having more protection and making a better deck? Because this is a very slimmed down 2-card combo that isn't all in on a really low amount of mana. I don't really know if you need to go more into Flash Hulk and even Doomsday. I mean, I think this is enough. What I'm trying to say is that your plan A should be your focus. You don't need more than 1 plan A. Plan B could be rebuild. And here you have 2 plan A's, and that's cute. But having a Flash Hulk and a package for Flash Hulk, well then again, you don't really need a huge package for this. But still having a package, you're gonna have some cards that maybe you don't wanna have inside your deck. And it would be better to have other cards. You're gonna have a weaker deck in general. The same thing goes for Doomsday. You're gonna have a weaker deck in general, putting all your Doomsday piles together. It's gonna depend a little bit on the pile, of course. But I think it might be actually better to just go this, and of course Tainted Pact. And then just have more protection, more interactions, more tutors to make sure that your plan A, this thing, becomes rock solid. Because I already think this is great. I don't think you need to upgrade this combo by going for more Flash and Doomsday. But in the end, it's up to you to build your deck however you want to do it. Let's actually talk about something I've never talked about before on any of my card reviews videos. Let's actually talk about bans. Is this card so good that it's ban-worthy? Or should we ban something else considering this? Should we ban Hermit Druid, Flash, Protean Hulk, Doomsday, Tainted Pact, or maybe even Demonic Consultation? There's a lot of things we could target trying to affect this. Now there is a small opinion about banning Flash, because Flash Hulk is a little bit too strong and overpowered, and banning Flash would fix it perfectly, as Protean Hulk is fine in casual. It's a 7 mana big tutor for casual gimmicky cool creature cards, and that's cool. Casual like that. But casual players don't play Flash, as Flash is a trick we use in cEDH to get the Hulk trigger. Now here is my personal opinion about Flash Hulk and this little ban. You see, we've been playing against Flash Hulk for quite a while, and we've been learning more and more how to deal with this thing, as we've discovered that there are multiple of different interaction, hate bears and stacks cards that is going to affect this in various different ways. We can either stop the search, the death trigger, or we can spot remove or grave hate. It depends a lot on what form of Hulk pile it is, but there's a lot of different interactions that will deal with Flash Hulk, and we've also become good at identifying when there's a Flash Hulk close at the ready to win the game. So my opinion, what we should do when it comes to Thassa's Oracle is that we should wait and discover and maybe learn a little bit more about it before we ban anything. For example, I don't think that the current Ye's Wielder of Mysteries and Demonic Consultation is strong enough to see a ban hammer. However, the combo with Thassa's Oracle and Demonic Consultation could be so strong that we should ban it, but let's wait and see how it performs. When it comes to bans, people are often very passionate, and I'm also very passionate. I'm probably one of the people with the opinion against bans in general. I don't want to solve problems with a format by banning cards. I usually want to tweak my deck and work against the problem, or I want to fix and tweak the format in some other ways to maybe solve the problem. But my general opinion is, let's have caution. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what I do and you wanna support me, consider sharing my videos or even checking out my Patreon page. Also, purchasing cards from the TCG Players website using the affiliate link down below will also help the channel grow. So a big thank you to all of you.